The story that involves a storm is one that is quite popular for narrative writing. When doing such a story, the setting of the storm is most important so that you remember that there are developmental parts of the storm. And for today's session, we are going to look at this process, the setting and also the full development of a story along the lines of the formula Iraqofe. Welcome to Teaching Creative Writing with Ms. Rhea, and today we are going to look at the question that involves a storm. And so our topic is, while at home there was a news of an impending storm. Write the story of what happened next. So this question, first things first, with narrative writing, you analyze your prompt by underlining setting, characters, problems, any other key points from the question. So you will see we underlined S for setting at home. The news of an impending storm, that will be your problem. And the story of what happened next is a key point. Obviously, the interpretation here would mean that you and your family would be characters in the story. So our plan follows Iraqofe here. My family and I, for our introduction, my family and I are looking at a movie. So in the introduction, you will develop this scene where you are sitting on the couch, you are looking at movie, you have your popcorn, blankets, you introduce your characters of your family at this point. The rising action is the start of building towards the tension or the climax. So here you will put that you are watching the movie. While watching this movie, there's breaking news that flashes across the screen with the impending storm, and you will put the reactions of your family members, the feelings that you have, the panic, the fear. You will also start to develop the storm preparation. So this would be securing your documents. This would be things like getting canned foods, water. So everybody is busy at this time getting things underway. Dad is clearing drains, possibly nailing doors, windows, and so on. The climax of the story would be when the storm actually hits. And here is where you have to develop the setting of the storm at the point of hitting the house. So you will be describing the sound, the wind, the rain, the thunder. Describe the sight of the trees, the lightning, roofs being blown off, phone lines being, dangling from the poles. So these are the things, some of the things that you will focus on in your setting description for the climax while the storm is in progress. Then falling action, the storm ends. This is where you describe the aftermath, the destruction that is in front of you, flooding, debris strewn across the lawn, and you will give a very vivid detail of this scene of destruction at this point, the feelings, the emotions that go in, the sadness, the despair that people are feeling at this time. Then we come down to the end of the story where cleanup is happening, neighbors come together, the community spirit is there, and also that you are thankful for life. So I hope that this simple plan here for a story that involves a storm would be useful for you in your preparation for SEA 2024.